Hello friends, in our previous lecture we have seen what is sequence, what is arithmetic progression, types of arithmetic progression and how to find the common difference of arithmetic progression. And we have solved some problems from practice set 3.1. Today we are going to see how to find the nth term of arithmetic progression and going to solve some problems from 3.2. Practice set 3.2. Many students just by heart the formula, but instead of by hearting the formula, just remember or memorize how to derive the formula. Okay, first of all, we will try to derive the formula of n term of arithmetic progression and then we will solve the problems from practice set 3.2. If you like the lecture, don't forget to share and subscribe the channel. So let's derive the formula for nth term of an AP. Now friends, let's consider that the sequence is, let the sequence is T1, T2, T3 and up to Tn. N be the n term of the sequence. There may be more terms ahead of n. Okay. So T1 is our first term. T2 is second term. Similarly, T3 is third term. In this manner, Tn is our nth term. Okay, is that clear? Now, T1 is the first term, we take it as A. Okay, then second term, we add common difference, so it will become A plus D by adding common difference D. Again, if we add common difference D, here we get A plus D, it will become A plus 2D, and in this way we get many terms. Okay, now let's write once again it as T1 is equal to A. Okay, T2 is equal to A plus D, T3 is equal to A plus 2D. Okay, T4 is equal to A plus 3D. Okay, then what will be Tn? Okay, for this, let's look at these terms. If we look at T4, there is relation between 4 and 3. There is relation between 4 and 3. We can write it as A plus 4 minus 1 D. Similarly, here we can write as A plus 2 means 3 minus 1 into D. Here we can write as A plus 2 minus 1 into D, and obviously here we get A plus 1 minus 1, that is 0, 0 into D means 0, A plus 0 is equal to, again we get A. In this way we can generalize this formula as A plus 4 minus 1 we get 3, 3 minus 1 we get 2, so here we can write n minus 1 into D. Okay, so for nth term we can write down the formula as Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1. So this is the formula for nth term, that is general term of arithmetic progression. Okay, is that clear? So let's start solving the problems related with the formula nth term of an sequence of an AP. Okay, so we will start practice set 3.2 on page number 66. It is given in the book. Let's start with second problem. Decide whether following sequence is an AP. If so, find the 20th term of the progression. Okay, so first of all we have to decide it is an AP or not, and then if it is AP, then we have to find 20th term. Okay, so let's start solving the problem. Now practice set 3.2 and problem number 2. Okay, the given sequence is -12, -5, 2, 9, 16 and so on. Okay, so T1 is equal to -12, T2 is equal to -5, T3 is equal to 2, T4 is equal to 9 and so on. Okay, so let's find the common difference. So T2 minus T1, T2 is -5 minus -12. So -5 minus into minus, when we multiply negative sign with negative sign, we get +12. So if both the numbers have different sign, we subtract them, and in this way we get difference as 7. Okay, let's check T3 minus T2. Okay, here we get 2 as T3 minus -5, so it will become 2 plus 5, and again we get 7. Let's check one more time. So here we get 9 minus 2, clearly we can get 7. Okay, so every time we get, therefore D is equal to 7 is equal to constant. Every time we get, the common difference is constant, so we write here the common difference, or the difference is constant, therefore the given sequence is, therefore the given sequence is an AP. Okay, so now the second part. Now we have to find the 20th term. Okay, so for n is equal to 20, okay, and in this sequence we have a is equal to first term, and that is -12, and D is equal to 7. So let's solve with using the formula Tn, a plus n minus 1 into D. This is formula. Let's mention here that we are going to use this formula. Tn is equal to a plus n minus 1 into D. So let's substitute. N is equal to 20, a is equal to -12 plus 20 minus 1 into D is 7. So it will become -12 plus 19 into 7. Okay, so we can write here -12 plus 19, 7s are 133, and it will become 121. In this way we can write here as T20 is equal to 121. So once again write the final answer. 20th term of given AP is 121. Just highlight your final answers that 20th term of given AP is 121. This is the second answer, and the first answer is the given sequence is an AP. Okay, I think the problem is quite clear to you. So practice it. So let's take a new problem from same exercise, that is practice set 3.2. The problem states that find how many 3-digit natural numbers are divisible by 5. This is most important problem from the exam point of view, as it is asked in March 17th board exam. Okay, sometime they may ask here that the 3-digit numbers divisible by 4 or 6. Okay, so let's focus on the method. The 3 digits. Now let's see the solution. The 3 digits numbers divisible by 5 are. Now think that 3-digit number starts with 100. 100 itself divisible by 5. So our first term is 100. Then as it is divisible by 5, we have to write the multiples of 5. So we write, or just we go on adding 5. So we get next term as 105. Then the next term is 110. Then the next term is 115. Now what will be the last term? As the 3-digit last natural number is 999. Okay, the last number is 999, but it is not divisible by 5. Okay, so if we think 1000 is divisible by 5, but it is 4-digit number, so we subtract 5 from 1000, and in this way we get 995. Okay, you can use test of divisibility of 5 and you can write here 995. Okay, that is the another method. Or you can see that 1000 is divisible by 5, so subtracting 5 we get 995 as last number. Okay, so now we have the first term and the last term. The above sequence is in AP as there is a difference of 5, or you can write here as T1 is equal to 100, T2 is equal to 105, T3 is equal to 110, and so on. So T2 minus T1, is equal to 105 minus 100. So we get 5. T3 minus T2 is equal to 110 minus 105. Again we get 5. So here we can write as D is equal to 5 is equal to constant, and therefore the given sequence, or you can simply write it is an AP. The given sequence is an AP. Okay, or you can write it as it is an AP. Okay, so if we have first of all prove that it is an AP, then let's find how many terms, that is we have to find now n. Okay, now we have to find n. So we have A is equal to 100, D is equal to 5, and in this case we have Tn is equal to 995. Okay, so let's start with the formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay, again mention here that it is the formula, and now let's substitute the values. Tn is equal to 995, therefore Tn is equal to 995, A is equal to 100 plus n not known to us, and D is equal to again 5. There are two methods. You can divide all the terms by 5, okay, or you can simply 995 minus 100, okay, and here we get 5 into n minus 1. So it will become 895 is equal to 5 into n minus 1. You can use any method to solve this. Okay, so here I divide 895 by 5. Okay, so we get n minus 1 is equal to 179. If we divide 895, okay, do rough calculation on the rough page and divide 895 by 5 ones are 5, 3 remainder 39, 5 sevens are 35, we get again 4 remainder, and 5 nines are 45. In this way we get n minus 1 is equal to 179, and if we add this minus 1 to this side, we get n is equal to 180. What is our final answer? That n is equal to 180. So we can write here that there are 180 numbers, okay, which are divisible by 5. Okay, this is our final answer. There are 180 such numbers. Okay, is that clear to you? Now let's take problem number 10 from practice set 3.2. In an AP, 17 term is 7 more than its 10 term. Find the common difference. Let's solve it. Okay, let a be the first term and d be the common difference. Okay, so in this case we can write general term Tn as a plus n minus 1 into d. Okay, now look at here, 17 term and 10 term. They have mentioned two terms. Let's find them. T10 is equal to a plus 10 minus 1 into d. So it will become a plus 9d. Okay, and similarly T17 is equal to T17 will become a plus 17 minus 1 into d is equal to a plus 16d. Okay, now let's read the problem again. We have given that 17 term is 7 more than its 10 term. 17 term is 7 more than, so by the given condition, therefore by given condition we can write here as 17 term is 7 more than 10 term. Look the way I have written the equation. 17 term is 7 more than 10 term. Now we have to just substitute the value, that 17 term is a plus 16d, 10 term is a plus 9d and plus 7. Let's transfer these terms from RHS to LHS. So we get minus a minus 9d is equal to 7. So a get cancelled, or a minus a will become 0, and 16d minus 9d will ultimately become 7d is equal to 7. Okay, now divide both sides by 7 or transfer into 7 to RHS. So we get 7 upon 7, therefore we get d is equal to 1. So the question is find the common difference, and the answer is d is equal to 1. So just write again the answer. The common difference is 1, and don't forget to highlight your answer again. Okay, therefore the common difference is 1. I hope it is clear to you. Friends, I hope you understand the lecture. If you like the lecture, then share and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon.